Why do you think most people don't feel safe to love themselves?
Well, we're told not to. We're told you're selfish if you do that, and it's not safe because we're aware the world's wackadoodle. And there are levels to that. I mean, do you want to love yourself, drinking a quart of alcohol a day is loving yourself, go home and smoke 5 joints? That's loving me. No, it isn't. Actually, that's okay, but that's not loving you. So we don't really know what it is. We can't feel the total bomb of God's love while we're in these human forms until we get above probably the 4th degree initiation. We just don't get it yet, but we will. And that's what you have to remember. This is the effort. This is the time by you being upset, frustrated, disgusted. This is you realizing things that the world's not a perfect place, but you can help. There's something you can do. I guarantee you have magic, you have dignity, you have wholesomeness, and you have abilities. And those things, if you ask for them, pray it out, invoke it, do whatever is important to you to develop a internal relationship with divinity. How do you access divinity? And you all know what that is. Don't you tell me you don't, because you do. And it may be a rare feeling, saying, well, I can't get there. Well, you just did and you left. It's like opening a door and go, whoop, closing that door. And I do that too. Sometimes I get more out of just being a dramatic fool because I'm getting attention inside myself for it than of figuring out the problem. Tom and I do that with each other. It's called disowned self. And you'll do that in relationship. For example, I say, and Tom, my husband is a genius. He's a master of the physical world. You can ask him anything. He's going to give you an answer. And he's not BSing you. I don't live in the outside world. It's total confusion for me. I live in the ethers. I have a condo here, right? But we joke and say, Tom deals with and knows what's out there and what's real, and I know what's not real. So we have disowned parts of ourselves, such as Tom said, go to the store. When you're at the store today, get me this butter. Tom, that butter has a lot of estrogen in it. It has a lot of antibiotics. Going to get you an organic one. He said, why? I said, no. He said, okay, yeah, that's your area. So it's disowned self. He doesn't need to know about it because his other half knows about that and will protect him. Now, when we're downloading this backhoe, did I know which backhoe to get, what size bucket? No, but I trusted that he did. All I have to do is haul that home. So this is your disowned self, and this is how you trust other people. And that if you start trusting people that are just in your safe circle, your PSD, your personal security detail, that's going to be what my Lakota family calls your Tiwahe. That's your immediate family. Immediate. Your Tioshpae, that's Lakota, that's going to be your cousins, people that live outside of your house. And the Oyate, your Oyate is your nation, is your group. So we have trusting relationships. We have here on our ranch what we call our ranch family. We go to Murdoch's down there, the feed store, hardware store. We have people that do our windows. This is our ranch family. But we don't interfere in their life. They don't ours. There are boundaries that you have to have, but you better develop in yourself first. Find out who you are. I can't say that enough. I just can't say that enough. And if there are a bunch of men listening to this, for God's sakes, go listen to Joe Rogan. Go listen to some alpha males telling you how to be a boy and not giving you excuses why you should be so cognizant of what females demand that you do. Females are strong. We'll figure it out. But you got to be a guy. Go be a guy. Go do your thing.
That's great advice and really highlights the power of collaboration when everybody is doing what they do best. And marriage is a good example of that when it's working well, because each partner has their skills they're bringing to the table that the other one doesn't.
Yes, and it can even work when it's not working.
Right.
And I'll give you an example. We all project. Here's an example. So my husband, I talk about him a lot because he's amazing. When he was in the unit in Delta, the command got tired of these guys sending all of their kits down to the sewing department to modify. They modified everything because they're all specialists. This is not even 1% of the population. This is maybe a 32nd of the population, maybe less. There are very few of these guys. They were specialists in everything. So the command unit finally said, guess what? You guys are going to learn to sew.
Huh.
So for Christmas a couple years ago, I got Tom this kick ass sewing machine. He knew how to sew already. So we put it downstairs in all his military stuff. He has this big area downstairs. I got him a sign that says Delta Force Sewing Unit. And he modified, he makes this stuff. It's amazing. But he'll say, I need a warm blanket that has these qualities. He'll just combine a couple and he'll put special ties and this and that. It's a mystery to me. If I sew something, I sew it onto the pants I'm wearing, then I have to wear both of them at the same time. It's ridiculous. I don't have any skills. I hate it. I'm not good at it. I never took to home ec. I'd rather be playing baseball. It just wasn't my thing. So Tom having those skills, he made this cool blanket. It's a fuzzy blanket. It's got wool on it on one side, and the other side is some sort of material that's slick. And he made it so that when he sits in his chair in our great room, he can use that in the winter.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. I looked everywhere. He looked. And so there we come with a projection. Well, did you take it to the dump? No. Well, did you take it up to the tower at the high country? No. Did you take it to the cleaners? No. Well, then did you put it away here or there? So opening day for deer was Saturday. So he goes up to the tower above 6,000 feet where he's got this hunt lodge. And he's up there for 3 or 4 days. I thought, Zoli, if you don't clean out that hall closet like everybody knows you've been talking about, God himself will come down here and kick your ass. So I thought, okay, I'll clean out the hall closet. And the very last thing that's in there is guess what?
A blanket.
Yes. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. I also cleaned out all the other closets, so nobody can blame me now for not finding things, whatever. But that's how you project. That's how you project onto other people. We do it all the time. So when things aren't working, the first thing we do is point our finger. 'Cause, oh, can't be me. And you do it in your relationship, in your primary relationship, because that person knows more about you than anybody. It's very vulnerable. So there is your first vulnerable, trusting relationship. That's it. Now, I like marriage. I'm a marriage person. I like it. I make an awful single person, probably because I'm totally dysfunctional in the physical world. You don't want me out there by myself, believe me. You just don't. So when we start projecting onto this other person, we are asking for help. We're
Ooh.
that's what we're doing. Tom looked at me and said, "Where'd you put it?" I said, "Well," and then he started using the behavior that we are taught to use by Dr. David. He said, "Maybe we put it in the closet." And I said, "I looked through that closet." And I did, except for the cleaning out part. I looked, I did look in that closet. Then he said, "Maybe we took it to the cleaners." Which kept me from saying, well, maybe you took it to the high country, which I did say anyway, of course, because at this point I was very nervous, thinking, oh my God, what I do with that? I remember putting it somewhere.